and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sabina. If you're new here, I make fashion, beauty and lifestyle videos. I say that, but I haven't uploaded all year. I've literally uploaded one video and I'm really sorry about that, guys, but we have been in the middle of a house move and on the brink of launching a new business, and it's all been super hectic, but I have been vlogging everything. I just haven't had a chance to edit any of it yet. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you like this, and make sure you stay tuned because I should be having weekly uploads from now on, inshallah. So, as you probably guessed from the title of this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about my new brand. This has been in the works for over a year. I've had the idea for a very long time. I've always loved jewellery. Back in the day when I was at uni, I used to do car boot sales. You know, I'd go around all the different stores and buy all the jewellery, and I'd take the bits that I liked, and you know, it was a little side hustle to try and keep me going because I had no money when I was at uni. And like, I actually, for me, it does not feel real that I have my own jewellery brand. It's launching on the 3rd of March. I feel like this is really rambly. I've been sharing a lot on Instagram and I haven't shared anything on YouTube, so I have to remember that you guys, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you don't know anything, so I have to like start from the beginning, and I feel like my head is all over the place at the moment. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go head over to my Instagram now, put it here, go follow me there. But yes, this has been a year in like the physical process of making, but it's been an idea that I've had for such a long time. I'm just so grateful and so fortunate that for the first time in my life I'm in a position where I can start a business and I can allow it to flourish and allow it to kind of establish itself without being in a rush to take any money out of it. I think whenever I've done anything in the past, I've always been like a little bit of a hustler, always had something on the side going on. Whenever I've done anything in the past, it's been because I needed the money. But thanks to you guys, and alhamdulillah, thanks to Allah, like I just feel like I'm just in this really great position, and I wanted to set up a brand, doing something that I really love, but a brand that also had meaning. So hopefully we've got a few collections coming up for the rest of the year. We've got a few charity causes. I really wanted my brand, like my personal values and ethos to be reflected in the brand, which inshallah they will be. So let me talk you guys through it. This is the packaging. I am going to talk you guys through the jewellery. I can't remember if I won it in my YouTube videos. I probably have. I've been like testing it out for a year. Not for a year, for about 6 months, I reckon. So this is the packaging. The brand is called Irum Atlas. Irum is my middle name, and it's what my mum wanted to name me. And then when my dad went to register me, he did Sabina Irum. So Irum is actually my middle name. And I just thought it would be nice, kind of. I wanted the brand to be a reflection of who I am without having my name on it. So that's where the Irum came from. And then Atlas is my dad's name. So I wanted like my mum and my dad in there. They've always just been so supportive, so encouraging. Like I was the first one in my family to go to uni. They really pushed me to do that. I walked out of a uni with a first-in-law, you know, and like when I decided that I wanted to do Instagram full time, I'm sure they were really reluctant, you know. Having a creative career isn't a thing in a lot of Asian households, but they were really supportive right at the beginning. My mum would take my pictures. It was so funny because she'd be like, hurry up, somebody's going to see us. And I'd be like, Mum, they're going to see us when these go on the internet. But they've always just been really supportive, and I wanted to say thank you. And then the arc is obviously the Noah's Ark. And then the colour, I love neutrals. You guys know I love blacks, whites and beiges, but I wanted colour, and I think the next colour that I was drawn to would either be blue or green. The blue I'm saving for something else that I have an idea about. But the green, the reason that I chose the green was, obviously there's green in the Pakistani flag and I am Pakistani, but also whenever we go anywhere, as soon as we come home, as soon as we're over Heathrow and I see all of those green fields, I know that we're home. So I think green really, for me, is a reflection of like the places that I come from and like how they merge together beautifully. And that's what the jewellery is as well. So a little bit of a backstory. I don't want to ramble too much because I do want to show you guys the pieces. The backstory is, so there's a couple of things. If you guys have followed me on YouTube for a few years, you know I love like dainty rings and dainty bracelets, but I'm forever buying them from stores on the high street because as soon as the water touches them, they go brown or they go green or they fling off or I lose them. And it was really annoying whenever I'd come across a piece of jewellery that I really loved, but the material would be so bad that I only get to wear it like once or twice. So I kind of wanted those designs, those styles, those dainty, kind of elegant everyday pieces, but in a good material that would last. That, you know, if I'm doing my wuzu, yeah, I technically should take it off, but if it's on the sink and a little bit of water's going to touch it, it's not going to go bad. And then the other part of it was when I got married, obviously it's part of like Asian culture, you get given gold jewellery. A lot of it I've never ever worn again, like the headpiece and the nose ring and things like that. But the rings, I always felt like I couldn't wear my Pakistani gold rings with like my Western gold ring because the shade of gold was always off. This is 18 karat, so eventually I am going to do 24 karat plating inshallah, so that the gold is exactly the same and you can mix and match. And that was one of the reasons I want to start this. There's so many different things to it. So the jewellery is made from 95 sterling silver. It's plated in 18 karat gold. It's 1.5 microns. The best you can get is 2.5, and obviously 24 karat. But the reason I stuck with 18 and 1.5 was because I wanted the jewellery to have that gorgeous colour. I wanted it to be like well made. I wanted it to last, but I wanted it to be affordable as well. And like for my first collection, there's 19 pieces, and they all range between £35 and £65. In terms of pricing, I've tried to keep it really, really affordable because I think everybody should be able to wear like gorgeous jewellery. And the whole point of this was like those trend pieces that I was buying from the high street, like £5 here, £5 there, instead of kind of spending it every couple of weeks.
Working.
Oh, it's not working. What's wrong?
I'm not working.
So instead of like buying kind of trend pieces from this high street every week or every few weeks, I wanted to create something that would last, that wouldn't tarnish, that you can layer up or that you can wear on its own. In a good quality material. So that's kind of where everything came from. And then I wanted it to have like a really nice filter, which is why I designed the packaging, because whether you're buying it for somebody else or whether you're buying it for yourself, I wanted it to have like that real gifting element. So inside the gift boxes you get the little gift, inside the gift bag you get a little gift box, and then inside the gift box there is this little gift pouch, and everything has like the little ARC logo on it, and then the jewellery comes in the pouches. And then I got like, we did a photo shoot which I absolutely loved. It was probably like the most fun part of the whole process. The design of the jewellery at the beginning and the photo shoot at the end are the most fun parts. Everything else in the middle is stressful. But I also got these like little cards made that we're going to pop into all of the orders. I'm really excited about that. So I have my little jewellery box here, and I thought I would talk you guys through the pieces. So the first thing is these earrings, which I absolutely love, which I've been wearing non-stop. These are the most expensive thing on the website, I think. This is what they look like. No, but that you really need to be quiet, okay? This is what they look like. You guys know, if you follow me, you know I love big hoops. And I did try this with the really big hoops, but it just did not, the pearl just, it didn't go. The hoops were too big, it killed the whole vibe. So these are 45, yeah, I'm sure they're 45, diameter's 45. But these were like we had these in like 5 different sizes, and I was like, this is the perfect size, this is the size that I want. I feel like I can wear them with my scarf and they still look really pretty. So these are my absolute favourite. And then we have a very similar, smaller version of those. So where are they? Sorry guys, everything's a little bit mixed up in here. This is like my own collection, which is why it looks like this, because we've been shooting left, right and centre. So these are the smaller hoops. I will do close-ups of everything so you guys can see everything properly. And these I didn't think I would wear or that I would like, but I absolutely love them. The whole purpose of designing these was that, like, growing up, I always saw like my mum and my aunties and everybody like wearing loads of different, they call them baliyan in my mother tongue, but loads of different kind of hoop style earrings like that, but very small. And they kind of just wear them all the time and never ever take them off. And these are perfect for that. So I went through a whole phase of just wearing these with a pearl necklace around the house. And it just made me feel like kind of put together, even though we were in a lockdown and like I was still in my pajamas with no makeup on. So they're really, really lovely.
You're working.
So my favourite necklace is the pearl drop necklace, and we have a set, so you can get these in a set as well. And then the final kind of layering piece for the earrings is these pearl studs. I wanted it to be that you could wear the big hoops and then the small hoops and then the studs if you wanted to. I think like getting your ears pierced is just such a big thing in our culture. kids get it done really, really early. I had my ears pierced before I can even remember. So I wanted pieces that were suitable for all ages, and I feel like the studs and these little hoops are perfect for everyone. We do actually have 3 more pairs of earrings. So we have these pearl drop ones. I think these are absolutely stunning. I would just make the most perfect gift for anyone. They have cubic zirconia gems all the way down, and then faux pearls, and obviously everything is made in sterling silver with 18K gold plating. I just think these are so, so pretty. And then for the final 2 earrings, we have these beautiful little heart studs, and they have a matching necklace and matching ring as well. I'm wearing the ring here, and the necklace is very, very dainty. The whole collection, the whole kind of idea was my love of pearls. Again, if you followed me for a while, you know how much I love pearls. So I kind of wanted it all to be hearts and pearls. So this is the heart necklace. Tangled it all up. You guys probably can't see anything from over there, so I will do close-ups of everything, I promise. So that has the matching earrings, the studs that I've got here, and the matching ring. So that you can buy everything separately, but also in sets, and everything can be layered with each other. I kind of wanted it to be like, if you want to buy one piece, buy one piece. If you wanted to buy 5, you can buy 5 and they all work together. So that was kind of the other idea behind the whole collection. So the final pair of earrings are these absolutely gorgeous bead drop earrings. They dangle as well when you wear them. I think they're absolutely stunning. We tried to do this in a bracelet. So the whole reason that I did these bead earrings, I was doing a collection for all on hearts and pearls, and Noah was obsessed with the Bee movie when I was designing this, and I was like, you know what, let me sneak something in just to kind of my love for him, and kind of like I said, I wanted the brand to be a reflection of who I am and all the things that I am. So initially that's why I designed these, and that's why these were part of the collection. And then we wanted to do a matching bracelet, but actually when the bracelet arrived, the bee just did not look right in this size. It looked really cute and dainty on the earrings, but on the bracelet it just didn't work. So it was either kind of scrap it completely or redesign it a little bit. So what I then tried to do was the heart earrings and necklace and ring that I have, I kind of tried to incorporate that into the wings of the dragonfly and kind of like tie everything together. I wanted it to be like a really cohesive collection, not just like random pieces. So some of the pieces you might think on first glance that they don't fit, but everything has like a whole thought process behind it. So that's our first bracelet, and then our second bracelet is just a tag bracelet. It's really plain and simple, and at some point in the future I want to offer engraving as well. And I just think it's just such a classic piece. And again, I've bought so many similar bracelets like this over the years, made of cheap materials, and it doesn't last. I really wanted to create that in a good quality material. And then necklaces, I've already shown you guys the heart necklace. We then have the pearl drop necklace, which is the one that I've been wearing non-stop. And then we have just a pearl, just a normal pearl necklace. I actually designed, I really want to show you guys, but I won't. I designed a whole Mother's Day collection, and we were initially supposed to launch in September, then it got pushed to November, then it got pushed to January because of Brexit and COVID, and then now we're launching on the 3rd of March, inshallah. So it's too late to have a Mother's Day collection, but I just had, the chains are different, it was so pretty. So I'm going to try and save that for something else, inshallah, and try and incorporate that into another collection at some point. But this is the final necklace, the pearl drop necklace. And then onto the ring. So obviously I had to have a dainty pearl ring. This is part of our stacking collection. So these are £35 each, but if you buy 4, you can get 4 for 100. And the whole point is that you should be able to stack, whether you choose to stack like 4 pearls, well, I've got 2 on here, I've got a heart and a pearl on, or whether you choose, so we have a dainty heart ring, and we have a heart chain band as well. So the whole purpose is you can stack these however you like. You can wear them individually, you can like layer them up. We are, inshallah, for our Eid collection, I'm just in the process of finalising it, but hopefully the theme that I've gone for Eid, we're going to have stacking rings as well, so there will be more, inshallah. And the whole, I want to kind of do this as like a little mini brand within the brand, so that the stacking range is a whole range, just because I love dainty stacking rings. And then we do have a couple of chunky rings as well. So we have 3 of the dainty stacking rings. We have 1 sparkly heart ring. And then we have these. These are all individual. So we have the groove ring and the plain band ring. And you can stack them up together. You can wear them individually. Or you can stack like, you can stack two like that. So there's just so many different combinations and variations that you can do. And then this is the heart motif ring. So that, I think, is the full collection. I'm really sorry that the whole time I was doing that, you could probably hear Noah in the back. Ideally, I would have like filmed this a while ago and done it all properly, and you guys don't want to see the rest of the room right now. You know, we are in the middle of moving, there's boxes everywhere, so I do apologise if I kind of been a bit here, there, everywhere. But I really, really hope you guys like this collection. It's launching on the 3rd of March at 3 o'clock. I literally wouldn't have been able to do any of this without the people that support me on Instagram and YouTube, and I'm so, so, so grateful for all of that. I'm just so humbled that I'm in this position now that I can start up a brand new business from scratch and, you know, do it all properly and inshallah do it all in the right way and kind of make it as sustainable as I can and make it, you know, as conscious as I can and give back. And inshallah in Ramadan we're going to do 10% of all profit to a charity, so I'm still trying to decide what that's going to be. So I really want this, I want this to be a reflection of who I am. And also there's been so many times in the past where the brands that I work with, I go to them with an idea and they love it, and then by the time it gets to the people at the top, they're like, no, we don't want to do it. I'm like, I don't want to wait for other people to say, yeah, you can do that, or no, you can't do that. So I'm gonna have my own brand and I'm gonna do whatever I like with it. So inshallah, I hope everybody loves it as much as I loved working on it. If you want to see the campaign photography, head over to the Irum Atlas Instagram page. If you could give it a follow, that would be amazing. We had 4 followers last week. It was me, my sister, who's been helping me so much with all of this. Bless her, she's studying for her masters at the moment, and anytime she's not doing that, she's helping me with this, and she's really knowledgeable when it comes to jewellery. She literally knows so much, and she is really calm and patient in the way she works, and I'm really like mad and hectic and impatient. So she really keeps me balanced, and thank you, Mariam. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without you. So yeah, last week it was literally just me, Mariam, and my 2 managers following the page, and now I think we have over 6,000 followers, which I'm so grateful for. But on Instagram, you need 10,000 followers before you can put a swipe up on stories. I'm really hoping we're going to get to 10,000 next week. That would be amazing. But if you guys are on Instagram and you're not following the Irum Atlas page, go ahead and do it now. We will have a giveaway on there as well at some point. And hopefully next week I'll be uploading my old office tour on here, and I'll also be starting the vlog so you guys can see all of the behind the scenes for the house move and for the jewellery launch. So yeah, inshallah, pray for me, inshallah it all goes well, and thank you, and I will see you all soon.